Hello and welcome back to Scrolls. As you can see, we're actually in Scrolls today. So we're going to be playing some games, battling some people and having a good time? No. You've read the title of this video. You know what it's going to be about. I just figured this would be a good place to start because at the moment there are 6 people online. So 2 people are in a game and then me, 2 bots, and this guy are just sat in the room at the moment. And I figured this would be a good place to start because I can just show you how bare bones this room currently is. Earlier, it got quite full. I had to scroll at one point to see the bottom player. It's mostly like this. There's normally a couple of people playing a game, probably a challenge match against each other. They'll pop back and then they'll hop off into another challenge match, most likely. And that's sad. It'd be great if there were more people who could play. I say that as though the people who aren't playing are playing because they're too bad at it. No. There just doesn't seem to be a large amount of access, and I understand that. Mojang don't want their game out there until it's ready, and that's totally reasonable. But now I'm just going to hop over to my Google Chrome, where I have some stuff laid out in the order I want to talk about things, and then Twitter and Gmail. But I'm going to start off with Scrolls Fans, because this is a website I have not really looked at. I looked at it a couple of times when I was getting into the forums, and I'm not too fussed. Mostly because it doesn't feel homely. It's a curse site, so therefore it has the curse theme of, the yellow and orange just pulled over, which oddly is the theme of Scrolls. So, you never know, maybe that's been put like that, but it just feels kinda templated, like they were like, this is what a forum looks like, and then they fixed it with discussion, suggestions, scrolls, bugs, support, guilds, fan art, trading. And then that was it. It doesn't seem like much was done to this site to make it big, and that's just because it's not got the big audience yet. So I can absolutely see it. I mean, it's got a lot of posts. And I'm not saying this is a bad site, I'm just saying that it's not the site for me. And that's why I chose Scrolls Guide. I'll come back to that later, but I'm just going to skip to the Reddit. Welcome to the Reddit. I am pretty much done with the Reddit. I posted my first few videos on here. See, here's one, here's another, here's another. And I posted a couple of questions, and then I showed off the spoiler, and I'll probably do stuff like that still. But, I mean, let me just show you why I'm done with this Reddit. New Order Scroll spoiled. This is the link. This is the Imperial Resources that was spoiled yesterday. Here's his tweet. Awesome guy. And if we look at the comments, we have whoop-de-doo, another card I can't play with. My thoughts exactly. Yay! Then a bot that fixes the tweet so that it comes up with all the details without having to, go into the image, which, fair enough. And then one guy who actually puts anything useful. One guy. I'm going to upvote this right now. One guy. These two, just, I'm not in the game. Why do I care? Well, the Reddit is not just for keys. It's a Reddit about the game. You don't see people on, the Minecraft Reddit just constantly complaining about not having access. You don't see people on a StarCraft Reddit just constantly asking for, can someone just buy me a copy? I'll loan them. I'll give them copies of Dota 2 because everyone has 10 fucking billion of them. This has just become a wine fest from what I've seen. It's annoying me. Any alpha key giveaways going on now? Fair enough. That's a reasonable question. K. Baston, very good reply. I'm quite sure any giveaways will make it here for beta after it launches. There will definitely be a few. Good. But that's what I figured. Oh well, thanks for the reply. Very nice. Then the discussion about the UK PC gamer, and then sent them an email for a key, but they're just ignoring me. Too bad. Well, of course. If you got a copy that didn't have a key, what's to stop anyone emailing them saying, I got a copy and it didn't have a key? Unless you're going to, take a photo and show them that there was no key, but then you could just take the key out and try and score yourself an extra key. Anything could happen, so I am not sure. And I mean, yeah, he might have given that a try if he had any money, which, fair enough. I've sent them 20 emails. It is fucking bullshit. Really? 20 emails? No wonder they're ignoring you. It's called spam. Exactly the same story here. I bought it, no key, emailed, no response. Bullshit. Okay. You guys didn't get a key. What do you expect them to do? I mean, it sucks that you bought it and didn't get a key. Did you just buy it for the key? In which case, return the damn magazine. You don't have to pay for it if you're paying just for a key. Send the magazine back if it doesn't have a key. It sucks that it didn't have a key. It should have had a key. I keep saying key. My copy had a key, that's how I got in. And I've been playing it a lot since then. I've been getting really involved as much as I can. Next one is Ghost Town. 13 comments. That one's popular. I'd love to play with you, provided Mojang gave keys to anyone, which it doesn't seem like they've been doing a lot. For a company born on letting people play while they make it, Scrolls is pretty shut up tight, and all the hype they put out for it has died because no one can play it. What? Yeah. This isn't Minecraft. Minecraft started with, oh hey, here's a bunch of blocks, go have fun. And that was all it needed. You can't play a collectible card game with just 3 decks. It doesn't work. There's no fun in that. That's why it's so closed, is because they want to get it to a point where it works. And you just need to chill, because you're turning the Reddit into a horrible place. I am imagining tons of people playing it. I'm looking forward to tons of people playing it. I would love it if people got the keys, but whining about it is not the way to do it. Make a nice, reasonable argument. Maybe ask them nicely instead of spamming them with 20 emails. And I asked a good question here. Which do we need, players or content? I wanted to know from people who are both in the game and out of the game what they thought about, maybe we should add more stuff and that would bring more people back and we could have much more people. Maybe the content will fix the balances and then more people will be interested in playing because they're not constantly getting crushed by OP decks. 10 comments. Brace yourselves. I'm going to say players, invite codes, players. We need the game to release. Then me, trying to bring the argument back to a balanced point. Communities are self-powering when they have enough people. Players. I guess they really want to nail the balance before they bring everyone in. I would love to have more players. I would play this till my fingers bled. Huh. So, just more keys. Ghost Town, how to get in, new to Scrolls. Then, changelog. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bug report. Good. It was good, actually. Look, what's a good strategy to counter wars? When will card libraries be reset? Some gameplay. Advice for people who doesn't have an invite but wants to learn. Poor grammar, but fine. Very good. Look, all good, all good, all good, all good, all good, all good, and then bam. Just got horrible. That's why I'm not on the Reddit much. It got horrible quick. Now, I spent a long time on the Reddit because it needs fixing. I'm done. Goodbye, Reddit. Oh, come on, I'll post something, I will leave. I'm done with that Reddit. Now, Scrolls Guide. This is great because it feels like a home-brewed forum. It's made by K. Baston, and he created this entire thing, and it feels like a family. That's why I like it. I mean, people on here are confident enough to come in and say things like, oh hey, I've been looking around a bit and I'm finally becoming a part of this group, and everyone welcomes them. That's lovely. That is great. And it makes me happy to see that. And, I mean, the main people who are on here are the people who have signed up for this tournament. We've got Halo Know-It-All. Clarity hasn't signed up. She doesn't have a key. He, she, I don't know. They don't have a key. And yet they're still here. They mention the fact that they've got no beta key because they don't want Blinky really to sign them up, I guess. That makes me think she. I don't know. I'm going to have to find that out. Anyway, well, I'm not going to hunt them down. Yeah, they mention it, and we've got Dark Hunter in here, and then if we go back to the previous page, we have Blinky, we have everyone on this list, K. Baston, the creator of this, Sips, Acidjib, me, Sisp, not Sips, Sisp, Stag, Cirque, Nyar, Lord Brandade. I love these names. Delude, Omtiji. These people have, like, personalities. And it's great that we have this group. And in fact, you know what makes me really happy? Look at this. it was up to about 20. That was a good moment. Not sure why that happened, but look, today it's been fluctuating much better than it was last time. So I'm excited for this. We've got all this stuff, and we've got this guy, Stucky, from Alan Wake. He recently just started posting, it's his first episode, in fact. YouTube, the next section for scrolls. This is Dear Worm Master, or Carl Stucky, his first video. And it's got 2 views, it's got a like, and we've got 2 bits of positive feedback, one from K-Bast and one from me. And, in fact, if I just hit refresh, don't want to show his work and use it in my video, but I mean, it's already up to 8 views, and it was uploaded very shortly ago. So, it's a great place for people to get started. It's a great place for feedback, and this video probably wouldn't have done well if it hadn't have been on this nice forum. It's a good place to be, and I like it a lot. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the guilds. At the moment, as far as guilds go, we have 3, I think, that I've noticed. Let me see if they show up in the guilds. Recruitment, starting a guild. So we have the Brotherhood of Scribes, which is by Halo Know-It-All. Then we have the Scrolls Testing Guild by Tin Fox. And then there was another one, I'm not sure. I think it's it's that one. That's the other one. So we've got these 3 guilds. And if you look, Halo Know-It-All's guild has got a lot of views, but only 1 reply. I guess people aren't really wanting to dedicate themselves to the guilds just yet. I mean, Tim Fox has only got 9. This one has got a lot, but this thread's been up for a while. These are both relatively new threads. I mean, that one was yesterday. So, that's why that one's not been picked up on much. This one was last replied to in December. It was started a while ago. This one was even longer ago. Longer ago? That's not a word. This one was a long time ago. So, I mean, guilds are just picking up. The only one with a real goal, I think, is the Testing Guild. This one wants to get a group of people together so they can play games and trade and have a friendly community in their own guild. Same for this one. This one, by Tim Fox, aims to show off different decks. They want to create decks. They want to test strategies together, work out ways to create something. That's the only one I've applied to. I replied to this one last, saying that I wasn't interested because of the lack of focus. This one I was interested because of the focus. I like that focus. Halo Know-It-All, once he gets picked up, and there are a few people in there, maybe later in the release cycle of this game, I may look into joining his, either instead of or as well. But I like this. I like the goal of this guild. That's why I like that one. That's why I'm focusing on that one for now. Otherwise, I probably would join Halo Know-It-All. He was one of the first people I played when I started up Scrolls, even though he probably doesn't realise it. So, that's the guild page. It's fairly short because we haven't got a large enough community to really support guilds just yet, unless they have a goal. So, I like this. I like this state. We have a couple of guilds. Some with just like we want to be a group of people playing together, and another which is we want to be testing things together, and I think that pretty much describes the current Scroll community. We have lots of people who come on, play a game, drop off. There are some people who come on, pick something they want to do, and spend like hours tweaking it until it works. That's just how it is at the moment. And everyone I see online convenes at Scrolls Guides. It's a great place, and I don't want it to become trashed when the game really starts up. That's what I'm scared of. Next we have the tournaments. I don't think I've seen a tournament get started yet. I certainly haven't while I've been here. But we have one provided by Balinky. And you should check out his videos. He shows off some really cool decks. He is now setting up a tournament. As soon as we have 12 if you include Halo Know-It-All, who's not been edited in yet. And as soon as we have 16, we're going to have a go, and I'm going to take part, and in the future I hope to cast. That would be exciting. If we can get a spectator mode in Scrolls, I would love to be casting tournaments with people. But his structure is everyone plays one round, the winners of those rounds go into a quarterfinal where it's another best of one, and then there's a semi-final which is a best of 3, and then a final which is a best of 5. I like that. In fact, if we click on Scrolls, there is a tournament button. It's just not been utilised yet, and I hope it is someday. That would be really great if we could set up an actual tournament and then get involved. Yeah, so this will happen soon, I hope. We're just waiting on more people to join, and I will probably inform people of the results of that. It'll be on the Scrolls guide either way, so I don't know if I'll need to make like a video that's like, and in the first round we have K-Bastion against Fontage, where K-Bastion opened with an early Ragged Wolf, or something like that. I'm not gonna like ask people to dictate what they did. But I'm happy with this tournament style. I think it's the best way we can set up a tournament at the moment without the dedicated tournament system. And I'm hoping that this happens frequently. Like, we get a group of 16 people who show up like once a week to do it, in a kind of an FNM style. From Friday Night Magic, where a bunch of people show up, play games, and then at the end there's a score. It's not truly relevant who wins. It doesn't mean that much. It means a tiny bit to some like Planeswalker points arbitrary system that they have set up, and you might win a booster pack. But it's a cool way of just getting things and getting people playing with different styles. It's a great way to experiment because you can experiment against what is currently meta, and it's a great way to set a meta. What does well in this deck, this tournament, will probably be the deck that goes on to become one of the most played decks. Whew, I've been talking for a while. I wish I had a drink with me. I'm happy with Blinky doing this. I'm really glad he did. I was going to suggest something similar, and I was trying to nail down when I thought the best time for this would be, and Blinky thought of the best response to that. He was just, well, I'm going to pair you up, and you and your partner need to work out when you're going to play your game, and unless you do that, I'm just going to kick you. There it is, yeah. If I find that this is taking too long, then appropriate action will be taken. I will remove you. And this is the list so far. We've got Halo Know-It-All on the second page, who has not been added, and I'm looking forward to this tournament. So, those are my opinions on the community at the moment. I promise my next video will be shorter, and a little less of me talking. And hopefully a lot more of me playing games. I may record my tournament games when that happens. I may record them and put them up just cause I might as well. I don't think I'm going to do well in this tournament. I will probably be knocked out in the first round, but I guess I'll show it to you. I'm not sure how exciting that video will be. I'll probably be just like throughout an entire video. Oh, I like this. The community and the sitting here talking to a microphone, just venting my feelings. So, next time I see someone who is wearing an incredibly ironic t-shirt, I'm going to come here and vent. So, Scrolls Guide is where I hang out, and I hope it becomes more populated with time, and I hope that people, when the game starts, they can find this video, they come back to this video, and they learn about Scrolls Guide from it, if they haven't already. If they're on the fan site and they realise, oh, there's another another forum, I wonder how good that is, they can pop over and see what this is like. And because I've promoted Scrolls Guide so much, maybe K-Bastion will put it on the featured page. Maybe. Now, I just want to point out, I'm not trashing Scrolls fans. I'm not trashing the Reddit. The Reddit at the moment just seems to be a small vocal minority of players who pay attention to the Reddit, speaking out above everyone else. Fans, I just don't feel comfortable there because it seems a lot more industrial. This feels like a big hug. So, thank you. Next time I'll definitely be bringing some gameplay your way. And I will see you next time.